Hello, hello, and welcome to a Life More Boaty. We are here at the Southampton Boat Show with a fabulous team from Volvo Penta Marine to just have a quick look at the differences between stern drive and a very popular IPS drive system, because when I'm doing my tours I often talk about stern drives, IPS drives, and then I just wanted to give you a bit more detail about how it works. So this, as an example, is a Volvo Penta D6 440 DPI. So DPI denotes the series of outdrive leg. So effectively that is an outdrive, and as you can see, quite logically, that is the Volvo Penta D6 440 engine, and it literally is a shaft that comes out of the back of the engine. This piece of plastic here, if you like, is your transom on your hull, and then it clamps in with the outdrive going on the back. And effectively that is the drive leg. This particular one is a duo prop, so you have two counter-rotating prop shafts. I don't know if it's going to work for me on. So they rotate in opposite directions. This is the back of the boat, that's the front of the boat. So in simple terms, you can steer the boat by the way you point the stern drive, and that obviously then vectors the thrust that is coming off the drives in that direction to steer your boat. So that is, sorry, I just walked into somebody. So that is a Volvo Penta D6 on a conventional stern drive. So if we flip over here, we now have a Volvo Penta IPS drive that would effectively be fitted to, as you can see down here, an IPS 1350. Now they call that a 1350 because that is the performance they believe it is the equivalent of a smaller engine, of a bigger engine. So that's a D13 IPS 1350, but it would be on an 1100 horsepower engine. So the engine would sit forward of the drive input here. So the engine would be here, it could be very close, it could be forward on a prop shaft, and the drive goes into this coupling in here. That then goes into the gearbox here, and then it puts the drive down into the IPS leg, and then it thrusts it into these propellers. Now these propellers are similar again. They are opposing duo props, they turn in opposing directions, but this is now the front of the boat. Okay, so the back of the boat, or the stern if you like, is going to be here somewhere. So effectively it's pulling the boat through the water rather than the outdrive leg, which is pushing the boat through the water. Okay, exhaust thrust comes out of there, and the idea with that is it's running in clean water, so it's not getting any of the wash or wake or messy water that would come out the back and affect the stern drive. It sandwiches in the deck on the hull of the boat, so effectively this is inboard, this is outboard, and your hull structure would fit in between the two there. Exhausts from the engine would come in here, they go down through the drive, and then will be thrust out of the back there just to give a little bit of forward thrust. And the really clever thing about this IPS system is you can vector the angle of the drive using the IPS joystick system that we talk about a lot on these videos. And these drives will twist in similar or opposing directions, if you had two of them, somewhere between 25 to 30 degrees. So there you go. I hope that's given you a bit of an understanding of the difference between a Volvo Penta IPS drive and a Volvo Penta DPI outdrive leg, as I would call it. So thank you very much to the guys at Volvo Penta Marine. Hope you've enjoyed that quick tour, and I will see you next time round.